I think the Camino is such a beautiful way to really experience God and really build upon a relationship that you have, or maybe even start a relationship. So for a religious, we're building upon that relationship and then interacting in fellowship with the people that are on the Camino as well. I think it's kind of a no-brainer, kind of wins. It's a win-win situation. So I would certainly welcome and encourage our viewers and listeners to really, what is that information? You want to give it again?
Yeah, it's just the CaminoPilgrimFoundation.org. There's a donate button, and they can go to the donate. It'll give them the different levels that they will get, or that we have if they want to contribute more. But if they can just do a one-time donation, any support helps, and they'll get their tax letter for the IRS nonprofit stuff. They'll get all that right away, and everything's really straight. Everything is really laid out on the website so that they can see what's going to be given to these men and women that are going to deepen their prayer life and their spiritual life along the Camino.
And we're going to include that on the description area so people can just click on it and be able to access it right away.
Great.
Is anything else that you want to add there, or something that we might have missed to give some information about it?
Yeah, so I think on the website itself, you'll see that we have the information around the Camino. So these brothers, sisters, and seminarians will be able to pick from the different routes. So we're not pigeonholing them into the Camino Frances. We want them to be able to experience what they want to experience. And so there's really no set route for these men and women to go on. And that really lends itself to being able to go to Fatima, being able to go to Lourdes, being able to go to Oviedo. And so we really want them to be able to pick the route they want to go on, especially when they're being mentored by the priest or the sisters that know some of these religious areas, right, or these religious sites. So we really want this to be something that when these men and women sign up and they talk to us, and we talk to the vocations directors or the Mother Superior or whoever, it's a relationship, right? To say, hey, we want you to have the best experience and to truly be transformed. One of my favorite books, and we talked about this before, is by Dietrich von Hildebrand, Transformation in Christ. We really, really want to see these men and women have that transformation so that when they go back to their seminary, they go back to their religious order, they're just even more on fire than they already were. To meet thousands of people along the Camino and to be able to practice that evangelization and see that community in practice is going to be so invaluable for them that they don't even know it, right? But it's going to be so valuable for them in their spiritual walks.